Egalitarians and feminists teach that women need to be empowered, but the Bible teaches that women are already very powerful. Equipped with biblical wisdom, they are mighty homemakers and home builders, but when they reject biblical wisdom, they can be mighty home wreckers. Therefore, the task of women learning and growing in biblical wisdom and knowledge and skill is significant. The Bible teaches that men are responsible for their households, just as Christ took responsibility for us, even though our sins were not his fault. So too, husbands take responsibility for their wives, even though the particular sins of your wife are not always your fault. At the same time, unlike Christ, husbands are sinners, and so husbands are always contributing their own failing to the mix. This is all true, but it does not diminish the power and responsibility of women and wives in the slightest. Proverbs 14:1 says, "Every wise woman buildeth her house, but the foolish plucketh it down with her hands." Egalitarians and feminists teach that women need to be empowered, but the Bible teaches that women are already very powerful. Equipped with biblical wisdom, they are mighty homemakers and home builders, but when they reject biblical wisdom, they can be mighty home wreckers. Therefore, the task of women learning and growing in biblical wisdom and knowledge and skill is significant. Our enemies have successfully duped many generations of women into thinking that they must compete with men, rejecting the glorious calling of wife and mother. But many Christians, in reaction to all of those feminist lies, have failed to build the schools and colleges and teaching and training opportunities for daughters to find true wisdom and be equipped to run homes and estates and businesses with their husbands and for their families. The Proverbs 31 woman was no doubt a queen over a great nation, but her diligence and industry and competence is still a glorious model for our wives and daughters and every woman. She participates in international trade, has an army of maids, buys real estate, runs vineyards, cares for the poor, makes clothing for her household, and runs a clothing store. She works all day long. She opens her mouth in wisdom and is a very competent teacher and instructor in her areas of expertise. Her husband is in the city gate and among the elders, but she has better things to do than that. Strength and honor are her clothing, and her children rise up and call her blessed. Her husband also praises her.